Hey man, I'm Kevin Smith, and we're gonna do a quick scene study from Clerks, man, and it's the Chewlies Gum scene. Chewlies Gum rep, played by Scott Schiaffo, one of the first people I cast in Clerks, man, when we found him at the First Avenue Playhouse auditions and stuff. So I still to this day, like, I think the origins of this scene lie in me being a like virulent anti-smoker back then. Didn't smoke cigarettes, hated people that did and stuff. So the whole thing kind of plays like an anti-smoking ad. Oddly enough, when I wrote the script, I was not a smoker yet, a cigarette smoker. When we shot Clerks, I had become a cigarette smoker, but I'd just become a cigarette smoker. And you could tell that because if you look at Silent Bob when he smokes in Clerks, clearly he doesn't know how to smoke cigarettes because Kevin Smith didn't know how to smoke cigarettes. So this scene, I think, kind of came from that, from the idea that I was like, fucking smokers, man, I can't say it. And then you turn it into a joke where the guy's a scam artist for Chewlies Gum. One day, like, we live in a world now, like, where movies exists, right? You can go to a movie's pop-up and stuff. One day, I'm going to make sure that we make Chewlies Gum. Because Chewlies Gum is the gum on the shoe of my entire career. That happens first in Clerks. And then fucking the rest happens. That was the doorway to the rest of my future and stuff. So Scott Schiaffo plays this fantastically. So does Brian O'Halloran, of course, as Dante. All the townsfolks are people that I knew locally, including Carl Roth, who's a guy I went to school with and stuff. It's the angry mob, such as it was very small, but effective enough. And just weird enough for, like, as the movie began, if you're settling into Clerks, you're like, what the fuck? This is unreal. This is a little bit surreal. What's going on? So enjoy the Chewlies Gum rep scene.
Do you mind if I drink this here?
Sure. Yeah.
You open?
Yep.
Pack a cigarette. Are you sure? Am I sure? Are you sure? Am I sure about what?
Do you really want to buy those cigarettes?
Are you serious? How long you been smoking? What is this, a pull?
How long you been a smoker?
I don't know, since I was about 13.
13. Let's say you're about 19, 20. Am I right?
What in the hell is that?
That's your lung. By this time, your lung looks like this.
You've got to be shitting me.
You think I'm shitting you? Here.
What's this?
It's a trach ring. It's what they install in your throat when throat cancer takes your voice box. This one came out of a 60-year-old man.
Oh, God.
He smoked until the day he died. Used to put the cigarette in this thing and smoke it that way.
Excuse me, but could you...
This is where you're heading. Cruddy lung, smoking through a hole in your throat. Do you really want that?
Well, if it's already too late, I guess I'll just...
It's never too late. Put the cigarettes back and try some gum instead. Here, Chewlies Gum. Try this.
It's not the same.
It's cheaper than cigarettes, and it certainly beats this.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a picture of a cancer-ridden lung. Keep it.
I'll just take the gum.
55.
You made a very wise choice. Keep up the good work.
If you're gonna drink that coffee, I think you ought to take it outside, hmm?
No, I think I'll drink it in here, thanks.
Well, if you're gonna drink it in here, I'd appreciate it if you don't bother the customers.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Pack of cigarettes? What's that?
This? How long you been smoking? You spending what? 20, maybe $30 a week on your cigarettes?
Yeah. 40.
53. $53 a week on cigarettes? Come on, would you give somebody that much money each week to kill you? Because that's what you're doing now, by paying for this so-called privilege to smoke.
Hey man, we gotta croak sometime.
It's that kind of mentality that allows the cancer-producing industry to thrive. Of course we're all gonna die someday. But do we have to pay for it? Do we have to actually throw hard-earned dollars down on the counter and say, please, Mr. Merchant of Death, sir, please, sell me something that'll stink up my breath and my clothes and fry my lungs?
Now wait a second.
Yeah, now here comes the speech about how he's just doing his job by following orders. Friends, let me tell you about another group of hate mongers that were just following orders. They were called Nazis.
That's right. Fucking Nazi.
Yeah, and they practically wiped an entire nation of people off the earth, just like your cigarettes are doing now.
I think you ought to leave now.
You want me to leave? Why? Because somebody's telling it like it is? Somebody's giving these fine people a wake-up call?
No, you're loitering and causing a disturbance.
I'm a disturbance? You're the disturbance, pal. You know, here, now I am a customer. I'm gonna buy some Chewlies Gum. All right, I'm a customer. Engaged in a discussion with the other customers.
Yeah, now shut up so I can smoke my big fat
Yeah, see, he's scared now. Because he sees the threat we present. He smells the change is coming.
You can smell it.
You definitely are the source in this area, and we're gonna shut you down for good. For good, cancer merchant! Cancer merchant! Cancer merchant!
Who's leading this mob?
That guy.
Freeze! Let's see some credentials. Slowly. You're a Chewlies Gum representative?
Chewlies?
And you're stirring up all this anti-smoking sentiment. To what? Sell more gum? Get out of here. And you people, don't you have jobs to go to? Get out of here. Go commute. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Bunch of easily led automatons. Try thinking for yourselves before you pelt an innocent man with cigarettes.
Pack of cigarettes?
Hey kids, did you like that? All of these movies are available on iTunes or Netflix in some places, Amazon and other places. You can find them. They're available. Patronize them if you will. Also, if you like this kind of stuff, come on over to That Kevin Smith Club. Go to thatkevinsmithclub.com. Join up, man. I do Wake and Bake 3 times a week where I wake up and just smoke weed with y'all and stuff. Come to That Kevin Smith Club for more video antics with Kevin Smith.